Okay, so perfect pancakes, like, hear me out. All right, so you're gonna need some baking powder, some flour, some sugar, some salt, two mixing bowls. You're gonna need a spatula. You're gonna need a whisk. You're gonna need some oil, some water, some vanilla extract, and an egg. All right, so first we're just gonna clear off the counter we're using. We're gonna take one of the mixing bowls and we're going to add 1 cup of flour, a tablespoon of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and that's it for your dry ingredients. All right, in a separate mixing bowl, you're gonna take your 3/4 cup of water, tablespoon of vegetable oil, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and the egg. All right, now you got 2 bowls, one dry, one wet. You're gonna take your whisk, you're gonna go in the dry, you're just gonna whisk around. Once you feel like, yeah, that's mixed, you're gonna go over to your wet bowl. You're just gonna pour a wee bit in. And then you're gonna go back to your dry bowl, just gonna whisk around. Oh, and it's like, oh, you know what? We need a little bit more wet, so we're gonna pour a little bit more wet. And then we're gonna go back, we're just gonna whisk around. Right, it should look something like this. Kind of a little bit clumpy, but overall really smooth. All right, that's your batter. Let's get to the stove. Oh, we're here, stove. All right, grab a pan. Got your pan? Well, I got mine right here. So let's place it on high heat. All right, got that? Know what we're bringing back now? We're bringing back the oil. We're gonna grab a tablespoon of oil and we're gonna pop it on the pan. There we go. All right, you're gonna move around your oil just like this. Just wait till it gets all nice and through there. And so you start see how it's split in streams there? How it's like 20 different streams of oil. All right, once your oil's up on out of there, you're gonna lower your stove to about, out of 10, about a 4.5. And you're just gonna wait a moment. All right, it's been like 2-3 minutes. Know what we're gonna grab now? We're gonna grab our plate, because this is where the pancakes are gonna go. We're gonna set it right down next to the pan. And now we get to start cooking. Right, you all have graduated English class. You know how to read. Can you all tell me what this says? That's right, it says 1/3 cup. And we're gonna take this 1/3 cup of our pancake batter, and we're just gonna, get it like a nice even amount. And we're just gonna plop it right there in the middle. We wait a little bit until you see, oh, see those bubbles there? Those bubbles are gonna start to pop. And we're gonna wait till most of them start to pop and most of them finish popping. All right, I saw a little bit of smoke coming from it, so I had to grab it. And if we look under, you'll see, oh, that's a nice char. But it's not what we're after. So we're just gonna flip this one. We're just trying to get all the inside batter cooked. And because it cooked so fast there, it took only like maybe 15 seconds there, we know that it is too hot right now. And because of that, I am going to wait a little bit for the stove to cool down before cooking the others. And once you feel like, that's cooked all the way, like you can stab it if you want, be like, yeah, that's good. You just pop it over there. Yeah. And now we're gonna wait. Just gonna, even out batter. All right, most of the bubbles have popped. You can see the holes starting to form there. So we're gonna lift it up and flip it. All right, been a second since we flipped it over. Both sides look really good. You know what we're gonna do with this one? We're gonna take and we're just gonna, whoop. All right, I've got 3 on. We're gonna cook these. These ones are gonna be a little bit faster because the heat has kind of come back. You can see they're already starting to pop. They're already doing stuff. And we're just gonna wait a second for these to be ready. All right, these 3 are about good to go.